All right, guys, so I wanted to do another video, do another strategy session. I've been kind of playing around with a lot of different indicators and strategies that I've learned from this new Forex platform and our network. And one of the strategies, one of the indicators that I'm probably going to end up using is a Stochastic RSI strategy, along with the other indicators that I'm currently using. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to set up my charts, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to implement those indicators together to get a good profit. And then we'll see where it leads. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually go to the daily time frame, and I'm going to switch to the line chart. And I'm going to go ahead and draw up my daily zone or daily support or resistance. So this is my most recent high. And then here is my most recent low. Now, you want to mark up your daily time zones because it lets you know where price is on the daily. And that's very important because it lets you know where the market is going to be in the next day. Because if you're a day trader or a swing trader, it's very important that you know exactly where price is going to be at in the future, because you don't want to end up taking a day trade and then all of a sudden you're in the negative or your count gets blown because you didn't basically do your homework and figure out where price was going to be at the end of the day. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. And so I'm going to be looking at my rules here. So now that I drew up my daily support and resistance, now we're going to actually break it down on the 4 hours. So let's switch to the 4 hour, and we're going to take horizontal lines, and we're going to identify where support or resistance is respected. So as I can see here, daily support resistance is respected here because you see a lot of resistance right here. It's kind of bouncing up, coming down, and then it finally broke here, but then you see a lot of support here. So that's a good line to draw. Then I'm going to put it right here, because then you see that there's resistance here, some resistance here, then there's some support right here, and so on and so forth. So I'm just going to graph this out very quickly. This is what's going to help you to identify marketing structure, and is very important. So what we're going to do here is when I actually draw this up, excuse me, just going to line it up where support and resistance is respected. I might put some here too. So now we've done that. So now we know exactly what price did all the way up until this point. Now we need to figure out exactly what type of trend we are here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually I'm going to draw a trend line here, because we see that, you know, support or resistance was respected this point, and then it broke and created another marketing structure. So I'm going to draw another trend line. It's actually going to go here, and it's going to be another one that actually does this. Matter of fact, let's do it like that. All right. So matter of fact, let me go back. It's actually forming a downtrend at this point. All right. So now we know that it's in a downtrend at this point. Now it probably could be a continuation pattern. By looking at it, it's probably a continuation pattern. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to switch to the 1 hour time frame. I'm going to switch the candles and switch to the 1 hour time frame. Now we're going to try to identify what pattern this is. So based on this pattern, from what I can see, I'm going to go over here. So it's curving in and going down. So it seems like that is actually the falling wedge, because as you can see here, I'm going to bring this over here. It came in, and then now it's falling down. So when you look at this pattern, so it's letting us know that it's a continuation pattern. So eventually it's going to continue onto the upside. Eventually, once it breaks this line here. So we know that. So the next thing I'm going to do is turn on my EMA just to let me, so that way it can let me know exactly where the 50 line is. And so I'm going to kind of tighten this up. So it lets me know exactly what support resistance, what price is doing against support or resistance. Now that's more like it. So now, basically, I'm going to kind of identify some patterns here. So I can see that when price broke this structure, it formed, it looks like maybe a double top or a head and shoulders. It went 1, bounced down, 2, 3, bounced down again, then 1, 2, 3, and then bounced up, and then 1, 2, 3, went down, 1, 2, 3, bam. So you can see that there's a series of double tops or triple tops, double tops or head and shoulders forming in this market. And that's one of the ways that the banks are able to identify where they're going to actually buy or sell. You want to always look out for these patterns. You want to always look at these patterns here, double top to head and shoulders, or the double bottom or the inverse head and shoulders, because these are typically when the banks actually jump in the market and buy or sell. So you want to kind of keep that in mind along with these patterns here. This pattern lets you know exactly where the market is going to break the trend and continue, whether it's going to continue or to reverse. And these are some of the core patterns that you want to keep in mind. So when you look at the market down here, as I can see, it formed an inverse head and shoulders. How do I know that? Well, let's put a horizontal line here. So this is the neckline, all right? So I look at the neckline, I notice it formed an inverse head and shoulders, and then when it broke here, it formed a double top and went boom, and then boom, and now it's coming down, and it looks like that it broke this trend here. This horizontal line. So we're still in the downtrend until price breaks and goes up again, which it eventually will do, because we just identified what pattern it is. It's the falling wedge. So eventually it's going to break that line and go straight up. But at this point, it's still in the downtrend. So now what we have to do is we have to figure out exactly where the market is going to go next in this downtrend. So we're going to switch back to candles, and now we're going to actually go back to the 15-minute. And so what I'm going to do at this point now is I'm going to turn on the it is the swing high and low support or resistance. Now I'm going to show you exactly how to get access to this indicator. You're going to go here, you're going to type in support high. Let's see, hold on. Oh, swing high. Swing high, low, support or resistance by patterns, and you want to click and favorite, all right? So now we know exactly what price is doing based on support or resistance and off of these swings, whether it's on an uptrend or a downtrend. So as we can see with the latest price here, and this is on the 15-minute, we could see that price did the most recent high at this point, and it broke structure and created a new support and resistance, hit support, but then went down further. Now it's creating an inverse. Head and shoulders. So when it does that, You want to always remember that price is going to hit once, boom. It's possibly going to go down and hit support again and then eventually rise up, which makes sense because we identified this pattern as a falling wedge. So eventually price is going to break this trend line and go up. So at this point, the banks are possibly are going to put in, it's probably going to go down. And then when it goes down and rise up, the bank is probably going to put an order that's going to make price rise up. That's my prediction. So based on that, what we're going to do is, here's the indicator strategy, the stochastic indicator. So the way you want to find it is, and this is the stochastic RSI. So the way you find it is you type in stochastic, STOCHASTIC, RSI, and you click that. So we're going to click that. All right. We're going to see where we're at the market. See, now the market has risen up, actually. So this is why you want to use this, because this is going to help you to determine, okay, so price is all the way at the top. Now, at some point, actually, it looks like that price is all the way at the top. It looks like it's getting to the point to where it's overbought. So at some point, price is going to actually come storming down. So it may be that actually at this point is forming actually a head and shoulders, the upward head and shoulders. It's coming down. That's what it looks like here. It looks like that it actually is coming down to that point. Now, matter of fact, it's probably going to actually go up a little bit further and then probably actually come down. So what I'm thinking to myself is, based off of this indicator, price is overbought. It's probably going to come down, forming a double top. All right. And then it's probably going to go up a little bit more. It probably is going to go past here. And then eventually it's going to come down. Now it's already forming a downtrend, mind you. So it's a possibility that actually it might actually go down eventually. But this is actually at the end of a buy, actually at the end of a buy. So what we want to do is, to be for sure, we're going to want to turn, we already have the stochastic RSI that's let us know where we're at the market. It's past this 80 line. So it's eventually going to storm down, which makes perfect sense just for the simple fact because we're starting a downtrend anyway. So it's probably going to come down, hit support, and then probably break this and go straight down. So what we're going to want to do is we want to turn on the LUX ALGO indicator. Now this indicator you're going to have to buy. It's $67 a month. If you want to buy it, just reach out to me on YouTube or social media. Just let me know and I can give you the website to buy it. But then we're going to go ahead and turn this on. Now the sole purpose of using this indicator is to see, well, what's the volatility? What trend? What's really taking control? And as you can see, the volatility is 64% bearish. So it confirms what this is saying here, that eventually the market is trying to go down. So then what I would do is, it lets you know what good stop loss and take profit to take. Now me personally, what I would do is I would actually storm in on the last price here. Right click, add an alert, select the V, the LUX ALGO V, and then put any sell, since we have pretty much confirmed that it's going to go in that direction. We pretty much know, because price is overbought at this point. It's all the way at the top. All right. So once this alerts me, lets me know, hey, you're on any sell, then I'm going to jump in. Now, what I'm going to actually do at this point, I'm going to wait and sit on my hands and wait for it to alert me. Once it alerts me, Then I'm going to actually, then I'm going to actually put in my stop loss and my take profit based off of this. It's already telling me, but I'm going to confirm it by that alert. Then I'm going to put in my take profit and my stop loss. So what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to actually pause this video and I'm going to wait for it to alert me. Then once it alerts me, I'm going to put in my take profit and stop loss. And then once I start profiting, then I'm going to unpause this and show you guys the results. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this video. Be right back. All right, so I'm back. So as you can see, price, because it was over bought, is starting to go into a downward position. So the banks are jumping in and starting to put in their sell. So I pretty much already put myself into a sell trade, and I'm going to show you what my profits are looking like. So I'm not exactly profiting yet, but I'm in the sell position. So it's in retest mode, I believe. But I just put in the sell position. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually watch and see if price continues to go this direction. And when I start profiting, then I'm going to actually show you. But I actually wanted to show you why this stochastic RSI is effective, because whatever time frame you're in is going to let you know when price is overbought and when it's over sold. So it's overbought here and it's about to go into a sell position. You can see it. When it's down here, it's oversold. So then that's when it's the best time to go for a buy. That's exactly what the banks do. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this video once again. And then once I start profiting, we'll see if price continues to go down. If I start profiting, then I'm going to show you that I'm profiting. All right, so let me pause this video one more time. All right, so I'm back. So as you can see, price is dropping. It's dropping now. So let's see how much I'm profiting so far, real quick. All right, so I'm profiting about 14 cents. And of course, I'm testing this as a small live account. So I'm trading 1 cent per pip. If this was a standard lot size, it probably would be over $100 I'd be earning right now. So as you can see, this strategy is very, very effective. Now, what I'm going to actually do at this point, I'm going to show you exactly how to get access to these indicators. So what you're going to want to do is, in order for you to get access to the EMA close, you're going to want to go to moving average exponential. And as you can see, I favored it. So you want to hit the star, so that will be in your favorites. All right. Then the next one I have for the support or resistance, I have the swing high and the swing low, which is listed swing high and low support. So you'll go here. It has swing high and low, support or resistance by Pattern Smart. Favor that. All right. Then the LUX ALGO indicator, you're going to find that on the training website I put together. So I'm going to show you where that's at. If you need this training website, let me know and I'll send it to you if you're on my team. So we're going to go to Forex indicators. And this is the LUX ALGO V2 indicator. Shows you exactly what it does. And then you can actually download my indicator rules on how to use this indicator. And then also you can get access by buying the indicator here at the website here. So when you click here, it's going to take you straight to the website to go ahead and give you more information on that indicator. So that way you can purchase it. It's $67 a month to use this indicator. But that's how you use it. So let me go back to the chart. But as you can see, price is dropping. So it's a good idea to really buy and sell when the banks are doing it, and that's exactly what the banks are doing. They buy low down here and they sell high. That's how you get the most bang for your buck. So I hope this video helped. Here's how to set up the LUX ALGO. What you want to do is when you click on inputs, you want to actually put on the LUX dashboard, of course, enable signals, and you're going to want to put trade setup, because what it does is puts a dashboard of the volatility of the market, what trend, so that way it lets you know the volume and the volatility of the market. And then also gives you a suggested stop loss and two take profits. And what I like about their stop loss is they keep it very close. So that way, if the market happens to go the other way, then you don't have to worry about losing too much money. So this LUX ALGO indicator is sweet. It's nice. To get access to the Stochastic RSI, you're going to go click on here, ST Stochastic, and then you're going to click Stochastic RSI and favorite. That way you'll have access to it. So I hope this training helped you. If you have any questions or concerns, don't hesitate to call me or text me at 770-558-0777. Talk to you soon.